The world you see today is not the same world that existed 10 or even 5 years ago. Everything has changed. The way people think, the way relationships work, the way men carry themselves, and especially the way masculinity is defined. There was a time when being loud was considered strength, when dominating others was seen as confidence, when controlling people was considered leadership. But slowly, the world started waking up. People began to see through the illusions. They realized that the loudest person in the room is often the most insecure. The most dominant man is often the most fragile, and the one who tries the hardest to prove he is powerful usually isn't. And then, in the middle of all this noise, something interesting happened. A different kind of man quietly began to rise. Not because he wanted attention, not because he wanted followers, and certainly not because he wanted to prove anything. He was simply living life on his own terms, minding his own business, following his own path. Yet somehow, the world noticed him. This man became known as the Sigma male, and today people are beginning to realize that this might be the new standard of masculinity. Sigma males don't fit into society's boxes. They don't chase labels like alpha or beta. They don't try to sit at the top of a hierarchy, and they don't want to be the center of attention. But their silence, discipline, and depth have made them more admired than ever. In a generation drowning in fake confidence and shallow personalities, the Sigma male stands out like a quiet storm. Subtle, calm, but undeniably powerful. One of the biggest reasons Sigma masculinity is rising is because people are tired of pretending. The world is full of masks. Almost everyone is trying to act like something they're not. Acting confident on social media, acting happy in real life, acting strong when they're falling apart inside. Sigma males don't do that. Their identity is not based on performance or attention. Their confidence comes from discipline, their strength comes from resilience, and their quietness comes from understanding, not fear. Women especially can sense this difference. Modern women are tired of loud, insecure men who need validation every 5 minutes. They don't want someone who pretends to be strong. They want someone who is strong. Strength today means emotional control, not aggression. It means stability, not ego. It means maturity, not games. And the Sigma male naturally radiates this kind of energy. He doesn't need to chase women because women feel drawn to the calmness in him. His silence is not emptiness and its depth. His distance is not coldness and its self-respect. Another powerful reason Sigma males are becoming the new masculine ideal is because of their emotional discipline. Most people today react instantly to everything. One argument and they explode. One rejection and they break. One challenge and they lose control. But Sigma males are different. They know how to remain calm even when everything around them is chaotic. They can walk away from drama without feeling guilty. They choose peace over winning arguments. They stay logical when others let emotions take over. And this emotional balance makes them incredibly reliable and trustworthy. In a world of emotional volatility, the man who can stay steady becomes the strongest man in the room. But the Sigma male's strength doesn't come from arrogance. It comes from experience. Almost every Sigma male was shaped by pain. Not the type of pain that destroys you, but the type of pain that forces you to rebuild yourself from zero. Loneliness, betrayal, heartbreak, childhood struggles. Sigma males have faced them all. These experiences didn't make them weak. They made them wise. They taught him that people come and go, but self-respect should stay. They taught him that trusting the wrong person can destroy your peace. They taught him that relying on others can break you, and so he learned to rely on himself. This self-reliance became the foundation of his masculinity. He doesn't wait for anyone to save him, motivate him, or validate him. He becomes his own source of strength. This is what makes him rare in today's society, where most people are dependent on external validation. Sigma males grow from internal discipline. Another trait that sets Sigma males apart is their ability to focus. In an age where attention spans are collapsing, where people get distracted by the smallest thing, the Sigma male's ability to lock in and work toward his goals is incredibly powerful. While others waste hours scrolling through meaningless content, comparing themselves to strangers, or chasing temporary pleasure, Sigma males invest their time in becoming better. They work on their fitness, their finances, their knowledge, their craft. They're not perfect, but they're progressing. And progress always creates power. People respect men who are evolving, not complaining, who are building, not bragging, who are focused, not distracted. And this is why the world looks at Sigmas differently. Another reason Sigma masculinity has become the modern standard is because Sigma males don't impose themselves on others. They don't require attention to feel valuable. They don't force their opinions. They don't dominate conversations, and they don't feel the need to be the leader of every group. But ironically, people naturally follow them. Why? Because they lead themselves first. Their discipline, independence, and quiet confidence automatically create an aura of leadership even when they are not trying. The mystery surrounding Sigma males is another powerful element. In a generation that overshares everything, emotions, relationships, problems, secrets, Sigma males are selective. They don't tell everyone their plans. They don't reveal their weaknesses to strangers. They don't expose their inner battles to people who haven't earned that trust. This privacy creates curiosity. People want to understand him, get closer to him, decode him, but he remains unpredictable. And unpredictability creates magnetism. But let's be clear, Sigma males are not perfect. They make mistakes, they feel deeply, they struggle like anyone else. The difference is, they face their struggles alone, they learn from them, and they grow silently. They don't seek pity. They don't use their past as an excuse. They simply evolve. This is why the world is slowly realizing that real masculinity has nothing to do with dominating others. It has everything to do with dominating yourself, your emotions, your weaknesses, your fears, your insecurities. Sigma males embody this type of mastery, and the world admires mastery. So, yes, Sigma males are becoming the new standard of masculinity. Not because they're loud, not because they're aggressive, not because they want power, but because they show the world that true strength is quiet. True confidence is humble. True masculinity is disciplined. True independence is peaceful, and true self-respect is non-negotiable. If this video gave you a new understanding of the Sigma mindset, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Sigma mindset activated.